Jedi. What do you require?
Why are the Sith on Manaan? Because it's a neutral place, obviously, and so we can all come here and be happy, friendly people, but we have to obey the Selkath's laws. I've gathered that already. But let's ask it anyway, let's ask it.
Well, for the KotOR, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Really, that's the only reason anyone would want to be here. It's the only reason the Selkath built Ahto City in the first place. To export KotOR.
Wait a minute, what are we called? Ahto. That's not where the name that was in that data pad. What is KotOR? Well, it's healing liquid, that's what it is. Why haven't they joined the Republic? Because they're staying neutral to benefit for their own survival, I guess.
The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling KotOR to everyone that needs it, and making themselves too valuable to be worth conquering. Well, that, and they threaten to destroy the only natural source of KotOR on the planet if anyone tries to attack them. But I think they're underestimating the length the Sith will go to get what they want. They're probably planning something already. Is there anything else you require?
I'm getting the way that this planet's gonna go. Also, my character has, he appreciates these people. They're entrepreneurs and they're in it for themselves, and that strikes a chord with Variax. He gets that kind of groove. Have you seen Ancient Stuff? I don't trust him. I'm not a very trusting person. Go on then!
Well, these damn Sith are everywhere on Manaan, pushing us Republic citizens around, trying to goad us into breaking the law somewhere.
Breaking the law?
Yeah, the Selkath want to maintain their neutrality in this war we're fighting with the Sith, and they enforce it very strictly. So we just have to sit here and let the Sith insult us, and we can't raise a hand against them. Otherwise, the Republic will face severe KotOR export restrictions, and that could lose us the war altogether.
Sticks and stones, my friend. So why are they here? Well, for the KotOR. Tell me about the city.
It's big. Real big. Actually, it's pretty much the only real city on the entire world. The only place for us air breathers, anyway. Manaan is a water world, which you may have noticed on your way down to land here, inhabited natively by a species of fish people called the Selkath. They built this city to cater to us off-worlders, and as a base of operations to export KotOR, which is the only real thing they have to trade here.
I wonder how they built it. Interesting. Where did they get the metal from, and how did they work it and smelt it and stuff? Being underwater and stuff. Shouldn't think about it. Alright. So let's ask ask it, yep.
You're joking, right? I'm sorry, but everyone knows what KotOR is. It's the most powerful healing agent in the galaxy. I would have died several times myself if we didn't have this stuff handy. But the reason it's important here is that KotOR is only found naturally on Manaan, and all of our attempts to synthesize it have failed miserably. So, we sit here on the surface, the Selkath harvesting what KotOR bubbles up from the bottom of the ocean, and we buy it from them. Well, us and the Sith, of course. The Selkath don't want to play favorites.
I have to go.
Of course. If you have any other questions, you should probably see Roland Wan. He's the Republic diplomat here. He's by the Republic Enclave near the visitor residences. Oh, if you don't know where that is, go north from here, then south past the port official in the first courtyard, east into the second courtyard, then north, then east again. You got that?
What am
Have
I,
a
in
pleasant
Morrowind?
stay, Master Jedi.
Check our map. Okay, so... Sith hangar. Private hangar. West Central, and that's the Ebon Hawk. So what's this way then? Hello, Bastila, how are you doing today?
How can I help?
Let's ask her about the place first.
Manaan is a water world inhabited
I
by
know!
It is unique in that the Selkath are firm in their neutrality. They are neither part of the Republic nor controlled by the Sith, and they wish to keep it that way.
Alright, you look like you have something to say.
I do. I've been trying to come up with the best way to say this for some time, but I suppose I should just come out and say it. The truth is, I have come to depend on you. Not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well. I'm glad you're with us.
Oh, is that a compliment from you?
Well, yes. Surely that's not so surprising.
Yeah, you did say pain. Yeah, you did sound pained to say it, yeah.
Did I? I am trying to be sincere here. It occurred to me that I may have been too critical of you, too demanding at times.
May have been.
I am trying my best. You're not making this easy for me, you know.
Here we go again. I don't want to push it too hard because I'm frightened that I'll just like nudge her a little bit too much and I'll nudge her off the cliff and she'll hate me, figuratively speaking. Although having said that, no, so that one is the best one, which is what I was going to choose anyway.
I see. Is there nothing I can do to make it up to you? I would rather we were friends.
Oh, so as a friend would you like to be? Oh God, no. Oh, how close a friend would you like to be? It's in character. Gotta do it.
You know I can't feel that way about you. About any man. It isn't permitted. I'm a Jedi. I must resist these temptations. But I still want to consider you a friend. We could never be anything more, though. That isn't allowed.
Yes, fine. We'll be friends. Like, I haven't heard that one before.
I know my manner can be a bit taciturn. I know you must be getting sick of my lectures about the dark side and everything else. I spent all my years being hounded by my instructors, being told so often how gifted and important I was until I was sick of it. I remember when I was younger I used to swear that I would never become as self-absorbed and stodgy as the Jedi Masters. It's ironic, really.
Alright, let's be nice. Yeah, you're not self-absorbed or stodgy. You're not. I don't even know what stodgy means, so I get the idea. Yeah. Just never actually heard the term stodgy before.
That's kind of you to say, but I know for myself it's not really true. Being controlled has kept everyone around me at an arm's length. Even those like yourself who are most in need of my understanding and compassion. Maybe it's time to change that. You deserve to know how much I respect and admire you. I had to tell you how much I care for you. As a friend, of course.
Of course. No, I'm glad we could be more than friends, Basil. We're just been through that. No, I'm not gonna nag her constantly. Although I am worried about in these, I'm aware in these sort of games that like this could be a point where the makers are saying, right, now it's time for the player to decide whether they're going to be interested in her or not. So we're going to put this choice in, and if he picks number 2, then they're just going to be friends, no romance, and if he picks number 1, then there will be a romance. But I'm hoping BioWare are a little bit more forgiving than that, so I'm just going to leave it and sound what you did.
Well, that was not nearly so difficult as I feared. Thank you for hearing me out. I feel much better, but enough soul searching for now. We should probably continue on with our mission.
Very well. I was checking out what's down here, because there seems to be a door leading to nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Nothing is here. And the Sith place is evil, and there's a private hangar which we will check out because there could be stuff to nick in it. So let's go. I mean to acquire for our noble quest. Yes. Plus I appreciate the merchant. The droids. Especially the clean droid. I appreciate how clean everything is. I'll check out what you've got. Indigenous treats. Don't like the language. They look much as I expected, which is to be fair, you know, because I mean there's only so much you can do with a race of fish people. Tell me about the city. Tell me about Manan. Let me see your inventory. And surprisingly, we have lots of med packs, which I appreciate. I forget how many I have. I suppose I could check. 15. Alright, I won't bother with 19 of those. So we won't bother with those, so buy list. What else have we got? Repair kit. Alright, I don't think I can use that on HK. Someone will tell me different though. Thermal death, that sounds good. Oh my god, no it doesn't. Not even going to look at what that does because the price is ridiculous. This is more like it. I've got lots of grenades though, don't I? Hyper battle stimulant. Drugs! Give me drugs.